There are numerous reasons to be concerned about the speed that web pages are loading for your users. Not only does a fast website make a user's experience better and keep them on your site longer, but it will also be ranked higher by search engines. If your web server allows response time logging, and you have enabled it, finding slow content is a breeze in Splunk. In our instance, we have indexed IIS W3C web server data. On our web server, we added the time taken field to our log output, giving us the time each action took in milliseconds. Multiple factors can cause a server to act slowly, and are not always indicative of what every user is experiencing. For this reason, we want to average the response time for each URI served. We do this by piping our search terms into a stats average function. To make the resulting average more readable, we are using the as clause to name the results as art. We then use the by clause to split the average by each URI. As you can see, we now have a statistical table that includes the URI served and the average response time. The table is not currently sorted, and the average is a little more precise than we need. We can use some more commands to clean up the report. We pipe our search into an eval command that rounds the art values to the second decimal place and puts the results into a new field called average response time. We then pipe to a sort command that will display the results with the slowest response times first. Finally, we use the table command to only return the URI and average response time fields. Upon running the search, we can see right away that we have an image file that was not properly optimized. We can save this search as a report so that we can quickly return to it, or share it with others in our organization. Many organizations will have multiple web servers. By normalizing fields using the Splunk Common Information Model, we can search across all of them at the same time. In our data, we have IIS and Apache log data. We have installed the IIS and Apache add-ons in our deployment. These will automatically map data to use the Common Information Model. We change our search to use the normalized field names and can now see results from both web servers. That's all it takes to identify slow content on your web servers. Thanks for watching.